Hello, welcome back to. Make sure my microphone's there. Hello, welcome back to another Sunday night live stream. Thank you very much for everyone who's joining me. As you can tell from the title, it's autofocus is working. As you can tell by the title of the stream, I'm going to be working on a few more of my Raptors. I'm also simultaneously streaming this on both Twitch and YouTube, so hopefully it all works okay. But yeah, hello to everyone who is tuning in over on Twitch and also on YouTube. So fingers crossed that everything works okay, that the restreaming works okay. But yeah, we are going to be doing some Raptors. So if you saw some of the ones that I did on my Twitch stream a few months ago, then you will already be aware. Let's have a quick look at those. So this is basically, it's going to be the next squad for these guys. So I did 5 of these last time, and I will be doing a few more of them in this video. So there's going to be 5 more. Just basically, they're going to be like the core squad unit. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a very nice, productive week. Had plenty of fun with doing their various different hobby projects. I hope. I know Yankee's going to be very happy about the Necromunda previews for next week. So I hope you. Is this actually live? I think there's like a massive delay on the live. Just double checking. Cool. But yeah, cool. We're not going to be doing anything Halloweeny because I only remembered that it was like Halloween. This like about 2 hours ago. I was like, oh yeah, it's Halloween this week. So yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe should have put some spooky music on there or something like that. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna be jumping straight in. I've already prepped some torsos. We're going to be doing a little bit of modification. The idea of this as well is if you saw the other streams that I did before, I tried to make each of the characters, each of the individuals in a team, a bit more individualistic and give them a slight, not to the great degree that I did my kill team, but then adding in a little bit of like maybe like a specialization, a little bit of a personalization. So if you have any ideas for what I can arm these guys these obviously are from the Raptors. They are Gravis armored, so it kind of needs to reflect that to some degree. But yeah, as I'm going to be doing this, feel free to leave me your suggestions. I have the chat for both Twitch and YouTube open, so whatever you're watching on, I'll try and answer questions as I go along. As always, if you have any questions, please just preface it with question and then actually write your question. Just means when I'm scanning the chat, I can actually see what people are asking or if people are responding, things like that. Anyway, we'll get straight into it. So yeah, the first thing that we're going to be doing is removing those. What are they called? Imperialis, I think. That was the thing, because the recent Raptors videos that I did, I called them. In the past, I've always called these chest eagles Aquilas, but they're not Aquilas because the Aquilas are the ones which are the double-headed eagle ones that you see. Mainly on the Imperial Guard stuff, but as generally like the Imperial symbol. But I think these are called Imperialis, these particular symbols. I could be wrong, but I vaguely remember that's what they were called. So yeah, I made sure to correctly name them. This is just basically my standard chest smoothing out process. Just removing most of the plastic with the knife and then just kind of polishing it and smoothing it all out flat. They forgot to put the squat vehicle into pre-order. No, it'd be interesting to see. I'd like to see the kit makeup of that one. That would be fun. I think that would be an interesting model to build. Depending on how the components are set up, I reckon that new squat tank is going to be really good for like doing conversions. The only thing that's going to be prohibitive, I think, is going to be the price. I'm not expecting it to be a cheap, especially with being a resin Forge World vehicle. I really like the characters though. The characters are really cool. I think they've really done a good job with the squat characters. It's kind of ironic really that the characters, I think, have a little bit more personality. The ones that they've done for Necromunda actually have a lot more personality than the ones that the Votan ones do, in my opinion. I think there's only one named character for Votan at the moment, I believe. Could be wrong, but I think at the moment there's only one name character. Question, are you making another unit of Gravis Boys? Will you make Kitbashers for the generic captains in Gravis armor? Yeah, so the plan is to... Because the thing is with the videos, obviously the Assault Marines were quite without the first full video that I actually did of these guys, of this army. Everything else has been pretty much on live stream. So I wanted to do something which kind of established the basic theme, color scheme, how I painted it. And then from there, what I'm going to be doing is, as I add more interesting units, basically. I think the thing is with... I might do a video on how I do the basic squads. Maybe. I'm going to have at least 3 of these. There's going to be an extra one after that. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing some captains, things like that, characters. And they will probably be videos as opposed to streams. The streams are good for kind of getting the rank and file out, because there's going to be at least 15 of these heavy intercessors in the force, so they need to be... They don't need to have a video for every single one, because they're all going to be very similar. But yeah, I probably will be doing some more. I also want to do some Terminators. I've got some ideas for getting some Raptor Terminators. I've got a few bits that I've ordered. I've got a few ideas that I want to try out. So yeah, I'll be quite interested to do some Terminators and see if I can take something which is very old school, really, very old school design, and blend it nicely with the primer stuff. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Do a Centaurian Rogal Dawn kit bash. I was looking at someone, I can't remember who it was. It popped up on Reddit or Instagram or something like that. But the Centaurians look so much better if you trim down some of their parts. So if you take away a lot of the more ornate detailing that they have, and then remove the kind of the chest-mounted rockets, they look loads better. They look like so different. I think just the changing of the poses, I think the narrowing of the torso and removal of much of that extra kind of superfluous detail does a really good... It's a really good thing to do for them, to be honest. So yeah, maybe I do actually have some Centaurians in a box that I've been meaning to work on. So yeah, maybe we'll see some Centaurians added to the Raptors. We'll see. But yeah, I think they're also pretty good for Primarch scale stuff. So yeah, maybe Rogal Dawn might be a good idea. We'll see. I can guarantee as soon as I make a Rogal Dawn and Kitbash one, Games Workshop will just immediately decide to release their own. Okay, so that's mostly done now. We've mostly got the chest down, and that is ready for assembly. So yeah, basic kind of frame of the model isn't going to change too much. It's all going to be the same basic silhouette. We're not going to change too much on the initial frame, because they still need to be recognizable as Gravis armor. And obviously this is also meant to be an army, so I don't want to spend forever working on these units. These need to be converted enough to be a little bit different, a bit more of a unique kind of aspect, but generally speaking they need to be pretty straightforward to build and paint. Characters can probably be a little bit more involved when I get to them. I managed to find one of the battle boxes that came out, was it last Christmas? The different chapter ones. They did a Raven Guard one, which had the 2 Invictus tactical war suits in there, so I'm going to be including a couple of those. They seem to fit. It wouldn't be impossible to include some of the different Dreadnought variants, but I do think that the Invictus suits the Raptors particularly well. So yeah, definitely going to be getting at least one of those, probably 2. I don't think they're too expensive points-wise either. And they have a nice little fire support rule, so if they are... I'm not going to glue the backpack just... Or will I, actually? Yeah, it's attached to the backpack now. Mainly because if I was building regular kind of Primus models, just regular intercessors, I probably would have attached it, but I need to kind of know how much wiggle room I've got underneath. So there you go. That's the first torso. Nice and straightforward. Again, if I don't know if you have had any suggestions at all, but if you have any suggestions for themes whilst I work on the next few torsos, then please do let me know. Dad Small, how's it going, mate? Hello, Mr. Pete. I need you to kit bash Vect for me. 1, I love to see what you come up with, and 2, I know Game Show will release an official one. This is the trouble, isn't it? It's like, I don't know, I think it's mainly just one of those situations where if I do anything like, are we getting a lot of like problems with buffering? It seems to be streaming okay at my end. I don't know if YouTube's having a lot of problems at the moment, so I don't know. At the moment, everything is green on my end, all my kind of going out to YouTube. So hopefully, it's not going too badly. We hope. Fingers crossed it gets better. Just barely getting into the 40k universe, I'm painting my first figure in Furnace Marines that came with the paint kit. It's surprisingly not as scary as I thought, just have to refine my thinking. Oh, my thinning. Yeah, it's painting. I think Space Marines are really one of those good things to do to start off with, because they have enough details in there to practice your details, but then they're also mostly big, chunky, solid armor plates, so you can get really good practice in doing like base coats, and there's lots of hard edges to do edge highlighting. There's not too many little fiddly details in the generic kind of Space Marine kits, but yeah. How about a heavy intercessor Raptor with 2 bolt rifles? I mean, based on the components, that is entirely possible. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm seeing the buffering my end. Yeah, so if you get, so these are 2 of the arms that come in the kit. You can it looks ridiculous, but I mean you can feasibly run a model or 2. The only thing is he's not like wielding them in his hand, he's just kind of holding them like that. But yeah, maybe put an Infernus in your army. Yeah, I will. I do like the idea of Infernus units. I quite like the idea of just like a Flamer squad just advancing forward, just to try and obliterate anything that's. What's their thing? What is their weapon profile again? It's slightly better than a regular Flamer, isn't it? Which means it's going to be effective against pretty much most infantry units. But yeah, what shall I do next? Let's leave that to there for 1 second. So what I've done is I've grabbed myself a bunch of Astra Militarum boxes. I've got my Primus boxes there anyway, so all the pouches and things like that taken care of. I've also grabbed a couple of Votan boxes too. I'm going to have a quick look at the Votan kits just to see if there's anything worthwhile. So, what do we have in here? Basically looking for interesting pouches and equipment, things like that. There's quite a few things in these. So this is the biker guys. I haven't really had a proper look at these kits. There's some really nice components on them actually. I really like the axes that come with these, actually. If you look at the... I don't know, there's something just... Is that like a... I don't know, it's like a... 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 It's like Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's the kind of like a spare barrel. The axes are really nice. I think they would work pretty well. They kind of fit in nicely with that kind of theme. That could work. So I'm just noticing that the thing is buffering terribly at the moment. So let's see if there's any. See what's going on here. Oops. Okay, seems it's not great. Connection's not. I mean, all my stuff from my end is fine. It's reaching the server no problem, but it just seems to be. I don't know. Someone check on down detector, see if there's anything that's going wrong on there. Having problems as well. I thought it's Wi-Fi problems for me. I genuinely think it's YouTube at the moment because, yeah, there seems to be a lot of buffering going on. I don't know if anyone can see it. I think Twitch is working okay. If you're on Twitch, hello, welcome. I think you're probably getting a better stream experience than the people on YouTube at the moment. So, I mean, if you want to, if you just go over to maybe jump over to Twitch if you're having problems with YouTube and you can actually hear me. It's just Twitch TV Pete _the _wargamer. So yeah, just have a look at that. I'm going to persevere. If it gets worse, we'll maybe just call this one a washout, and then we'll maybe try again tomorrow or something like that. But we'll see how it gets on. We'll give it another 15 minutes or so and see how it goes on. But yeah, if you can hear me, there is a few nice components on the, what is this kit called? I forgot what this is called. The Votan one, the one with the bikes. There's some really nice stuff on here actually. There's some pretty cool shotguns. They're big, but they kind of work. The axes work really well. I definitely want to use that axe. I'm going to grab that. I've watched this to stream on all 3 devices, a Chromebook, my phone, and my TV, all of them having difficulty. I'm guessing it's just going to be YouTube that's having issues. Normally, if my stream is having problems, then it usually tells me, but it doesn't seem to be saying anything at the moment. So I'm guessing the stream is reaching the YouTube server fine, but I think the actual everything else is not working. Yeah. Right. Let's check. I'm going to check down detector. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop a link to my Twitch in the YouTube chat. So if you want to watch it on there, please feel free to check it out on there. Hopefully the VOD will work okay, and that'll be on there. Although to be honest, for my internet's not great at the moment. Okay. Right. Okay. So I've just dropped. If you can even see what's going on here, then please do check on Twitch. Yeah. Oh, Yankee's going to be happy as well. Actually, now I'm streaming, but simultaneously streaming on Twitch because you can do the polls, which is his favorite thing to do. Yeah, Axe works well. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to kind of just to see if it's really not enjoying it tonight. It's really not enjoying it tonight. Let's check down detector. Oh yeah, there's been an awful lot of reports. So there is normally about 27 reports for this time of evening, but there's at the moment about 1,000 reports. Okay, what I might do then is, yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do, I think this is probably going to be an ongoing issue. So unfortunately, what I might do is just leave the stream here. I'm going to pretty much just pause everything, and then we'll pick it up maybe tomorrow at the same time. Later this week, I'll do one this week. So I do apologize for everyone who has turned up, but yeah, it just doesn't seem to be working very well. So yeah, is it working? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'll give it another 15 minutes, but it just seemed to be an ongoing problem with everyone. Oh, all the excitement of trying to get YouTube and to stream properly. I missed Bill making stuff. How's it going? Good to have you in the chat. If you are a fan of, I mean, chances are if you're a fan of Kitbashing, you will already be aware of Bill's stuff. Some really nice scratch build stuff in there. So I hope you go and check him out. Please do. Really nice stuff. Really nicely filmed as well. Not this kind of just top-down camera stuff that I do on my channel. My artistic skills don't go any further than chopping up bits of plastic, I'm afraid. I'm actually going to my local GameStop to paint up some Dark Crack and Kill Team using a guide. Appreciate content. Keep doing it. Oh, awesome! That's cool. Do they sell Warhammer in GameStops then? Is that like a thing you can do? And a few times that I've been to the US and I've kind of nipped into a GameStop for whatever reason, I don't think I've noticed them selling that stuff in there, but maybe they do. Black Templar Battle Brother, what do you recommend for just spare parts? So there are a few places you can go to. Megabit Shop is a strange, it's a German-based site, but they only seem to ship to Germany and England at the moment, which is, I don't know why. I don't know if they're having some shipping issues with the EU. There's also Bitbox, which is a UK-based retailer. I recently ordered a whole bag of Hellblaster parts from Bitbox.co.uk, so I would highly recommend them. Really nice, really good customer service, pretty quick delivery as well if you're UK-based. If you're outside of Germany and UK, which based on my analytics tends to just be the US. They're my three biggest demographics: US, Germany, and England. Probably eBay. eBay is going to be the best place if you're just looking for bits, individuals. All that, you can check out Facebook Marketplace. Some people, if you go on Facebook groups and stuff like that, you can normally ask if people have got spare bits that they're willing to sell. Some people just have no use for spare parts. I've met a few people who've literally built the kits and not had anything to do with them. Not had anything to do with the bits that they finished. They're just like, okay, just going to go and dump them in the bin. So yeah. Right, where's my chat gone? Okay, cool. Pete went to GameStop looking for the game with the bald man on the cover. Yeah, that's what it was. I was looking for. Have you got There's this game, right? And I think it might have been Baldur's Gate, but there was a bald man, and there was like there's like a light in the background, and everything was kind of a little bit orange, and the man was like quite close to the front of the cover. What is that Baldur's Gate? No, I got promptly kicked out. Hey Pete, how do you feel about your community getting slowly into Necromunda? Well, to be honest, I think there's one good thing about it. I think is that I would like to do basically the thing about doing YouTube videos is when you have an idea for a video, you can guarantee that you think, oh, this will be I'm going to do this. I'm going to enjoy this video. I'm going to do something that I think is going to do well. I'm going to enjoy it. People are going to watch it, and then you can release it and it'll absolutely bomb. And then sometimes you can release a video where you're kind of thinking, it's a bit of a different from what I normally do. I'll try it, see how it goes, and then you release it and it does really well. And then sometimes you then do the exact opposite for no apparent reason. For something, is the stream any better, by the way, at the moment? I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, Necromunda's kind of in one of those things where I've never really done any Necromunda content. So it could go either way. I could do Necromunda content and people could just be like, I'm not interested in Necromunda. Or I could do Necromunda content and people will be really interested in it. So I feel like there's building pressure, especially from the Discord at the moment. There's a few people who've been getting into it. I quite like the idea. I think there's a lot of conversion opportunity, but I think I need to get really into... I think I really need someone to be like, okay, this is how it goes. This is a gang. This is like a few examples of the war gear and things like that. And I'll be like, okay, I'm going to go away and I'm going to build that. I think if you leave it to me, I will build a completely illegal Necromunda gang. And it'll either be terrible or it'll be illegal. And I won't have any understanding of what war gear to give to people, what different units to have. I actually bought a Necromunda kit this week. I bought the, what's it called? The Delac one, the specialist one, with have the Geists in there. I can't remember what it's called now, but yeah, I just wanted some of the parts out of that kit, and it looks really nice. Yeah. I think we're still having a few issues here with the old YouTube, unfortunately. Twitch does seem to be doing a little bit better, but it's Necromunda November after all. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Could do. Might be a good time. I've got a few videos planned for November already. One of them is done. I finished it off yesterday. It is in the cupboard. It is in my Horus Heresy cabinet. It is in there. It is in the Legions. It is the fifth of my Horus Heresy Legions videos that will be coming out in a few weeks. And then I've also got another one planned. So I do have one more. Maybe I can squeeze into. It might not be Necromunda though. It might be something else depending on how things time. But yeah, I think I should do a Necromunda gang maybe. And I think Tragic. Is it Tragicomics or Tragic Omics? Maybe make Necromunda content, but make it clear how it could be used in 40k. Yeah, I suppose it'd be interesting to do like a kill team / Necromunda gang. That might be a good option. Yeah, that's an option. We could do that. Might be a good idea. Why is it? Oh, I thought the camera was zooming in. I'm just pressing down on my mouse. Yeah, I really think that YouTube is kind of kaput now. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there. If you can see me in, if you're on Twitch, I will be streaming again tomorrow. I do apologize that YouTube has kind of taken this over at the moment, but I do apologize for everyone who's joined in the chat, and hopefully we can get a little bit of a better time tomorrow. So yeah, same place, same time, and fingers crossed. Yeah. I'm so close to getting a streaming setup just to join you and talk about Necromunda. We have Necromunda. I'm trying to think of a number. No, a first letter of the week, which is alliteration with something related with Necromunda. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave a quick comment. I don't know who can see me, who can't, so I'm just going to leave a comment. Necromunda, yeah, we go, perfect. Necromunda, I like that. That's a good idea. Necromunda, yeah. That makes sense. I feel bad that I didn't actually do that one. Anyway, right. Lots of buffering. It's probably pretty much unwatchable, this is. So I'm just going to leave a comment for people. If for anyone who is having problems with the stream, I'll continue tomorrow at the same time. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. It was a really short stream. But I think the thing is, if there's a lot of problems with YouTube, there's literally no point trying to go. I'm just going to be talking. I don't know if anything is going to be on the VOD. I don't know what is going to be where. So we'll see how we get on. But yeah, thank you everyone who has come along and put up with the buffering if you are experiencing it. Thank you everyone who is over on Twitch. Again, I shall be streaming again tomorrow, same time. But yeah, thank you very much to everyone who has arrived, and I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. And if you can't make tomorrow, then I'll see you all next Sunday. It was a quick stream, wasn't it? It was really uneventful. I think she's just scraped off the chest deal of one intercessor, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Let me just get this ready. Cool. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.